that feels good. Right, well, good morning. You join me today on the River Yare. It has been a while since I've done any fishing whatsoever. When I have been, it's been down the club water, and I don't know if I'm allowed to film down or not. I've yet to find out, I've yet to ask. And it's a different club water to the previous one I've been fishing on. So yeah, we're fishing today on the River Yare. I've been here since about just gone 4:30. We had a walk up and down with the mate today as well. We had a wander up and down just to sort of find a place to go. Oh, that feels good. Oh, green. Or skimmer. On a maggot. Oh, get in there as well. Oh, good start of the day. As you can see there, biggest fish of the day. On a maggot. Right, let's get this slimy little character back. Slime everywhere. And active. Try it. And that's it. The hook length is fairly short. I might change that to a long one later, but it seems to be working quite well at the minute. And there we go. Do the cast out. So you're upstream. Feel it down. Right. I've moved the position of the rod. I was, sorry, the rod's a bit more to me now. I was sitting out in the middle. I brought it in a bit, had nothing. It went fairly quiet, getting a load of little ones. Changed the bait over, and then I noticed that it didn't get anything. So those little ones are still mooching around. So I brought it in just down to here. So after the wind hitting the microphone, just brought it in down to here. And getting a few little knocks. Now I changed it over to them. Got 6mm hookers. Look at that. It's a bit more of a different smell to what I'm used to. So I thought you had a better view, a point of view, first person view as they call it. So you can see the tip like I can. Not sure if you can pick it up or not. It's worth a try. Just have to excuse the wind on the microphone. Right, prominently just had a bait change. Been using maggot and I've been getting nothing but a little roach on it, about that big. Quite a savage bite and knocks on the rod, making me think there's something decent on it, and it's just a little one. So we've now got a wind coming into us, so if it's hitting the microphone, I have muffled it the best I can. So hopefully that's working. Yeah, so basically just changed over to the Dynamite's slow sinking nuggets, which I've used before, and it's done quite well. Gone for the yellow. I have got red as well. Just made some fresh grey mix up, and I'll try again. See if it gets a bit bigger this time. Hopefully that's going to be too big for the little fish's mouth. I haven't said that. Let's just see what happens. See if we can get something a bit bigger and get more feed out there as well. And I think the tide has now stopped. I think it's going to be long before it come back in. So all good. So I'll get on doing that and see what we can do. Start again. So we'll see what we can do. Right. So I'm a bit closer to the camera. As you can see, go back to maggot. You can actually, as the feed come out of it, because it's It's 50 gram, I'm not sure what 50 gram is. It might need a little bit heavy on it, but that'll just sit there. And obviously that'll twitch and you get a bite, so it should be alright. That current, it is quite strong, so it makes you wonder if they've come out of it. Whether the other side or this side, I don't know. Right, try these things, I don't know, otherwise. What I decided to do, I'm going to try these. What I mean, 8 mils. So that's on the hook. You can put the hook straight through like that, or you can put them on a hair ring, or your push stop, or whatever you want to put it on. So I'm going to give them a whirl. Let's see if we can get some big ones again. Little ones are alright. Little ones are alright, but if match fishing, it'll be fine. So we'll try and eliminate the small ones out of the way and try and get some bigger ones. Or bigger ones, slightly bit bigger. The ideal. 2 boats coming either way, so I can't do a lot at the minute. Just get ready to chuck it out. We'll basically go from that. If you can see that, I'm just squeezing them in there like that. Right. What I am going to do, I'm not going to chuck it out as far. I can chuck it just sort of in between. Well, so I'm not clipped up enough. I'm just gauging it. So I'm just going to flick it over, about like that. Donk on the bottom. I'll put that on there. I'll put those tips down a bit as well, because the wind may have a bit of an effect on it. The current will take it around. I should have cast it up there really, but I came around there. But I'm happy with that, or we'll go from that. And hopefully I can see the line and see that. Let's hope that wind isn't too bad on the microphone. I'm not sure what that was, that just went and pinged off. Quite close in, I'll come down here. Just to see what difference that makes. Right, just done a quick update. Boat traffic, or river traffic, is a bit more than it was earlier. I've been out in the middle again, from being under the tip, or too close in, so I've sort of down the margin, and I've had a fish under my tip. It's a little roach, it's bigger than the ones I had been catching, so it wasn't too bad. But that current in the middle there is quite strong, because as soon as you chuck the feeder, not upstream obviously, or downstream, down fingers, it's like over there, so I think that current is fairly strong in the middle. I don't know, I'm just going by how things are reacting. So I've decided to come sort of halfway from the middle in a bit and put some feed out. I'm going to do sort of in the middle and then the margins here as well. Well, not in the margins, but quite close in. I've also noticed that the water has risen, so I will be keeping an eye on that, and we'll go from there. So I flicked over to sweet corn, same feed mix. Just put some corn on, and that's what caught one of the tip on. Had a few bites in and around, but that's all I can really say at the minute. It's really tough going for me. Matey boy, he's had quite a good little session. I was kind of doing a similar sort of thing to him, but I'm just not producing as much. Right, we're going for a small change of tactic. We're going on to the float rod. The reason being is I'm not having much luck sort out. I'm not having much luck on the feeder whatsoever. I've only had a few little ones on the roach and that bream like I said earlier on. So I'm going to fish very close into the margin. Tide is slowing up, so it won't be long before it starts to go back, and it has risen a bit more than normal. Right, as you can see, we have switched to the float, and the float is just down there. I don't know if you can, how well you can see it, if you can see it at all. I thought I'd have a first person view for you. We've just had a little perch out on 3 maggots, I think it was, just underneath there. The rip will come in. The float didn't come up when it went down. I thought, yeah, look out. The roach, perch, probably that big. Normal sort of size you'd catch. There are big ones in there, so we'll just see what happens. Again, like I said before, apologise for when it's hitting the microphone. I don't know what it's like. I'll have to, like I said before, I'll have to go back and do some editing, and obviously I can see what it sounds like. We'll just go from that. But at least you get to see what I'm seeing. I have put some ground bait down, sweet corn and some maggot, just while that tide is sitting still. So hopefully we can start to catch, and slowly starting to go back as you can see the float moving, despite the wind coming this way. This has to be the smallest fish I've caught in an extremely long time. Look at that. Little dace, I think. How about that? Oh my days. Dace, I believe that's a dace. Right, just an update. After many attempts and many things I have tried to do, and just this, that and the other, the float has failed. I've had but one little perch on it, and that little dace I think it was, and that was about it. Few bites, but nothing more than that. I think the river's gone a bit too fast, or the flow's gone too fast for the float quite close in. So persevered with it, and decided I'm going to call it a day. So hasn't been a complete failure. I haven't blanked as such. I had a few fish out. It's very hard going, I must admit, but there you go. So sometimes I can come here another day and smash it. Today wasn't that day, but it's the first time I've been back on the river for God knows how many years, well, since COVID, before that, and yeah, so that's sort of a bit rusty, so I've got to get myself back into the gear again, and then I'll go from that. So on that note, if you got this far, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one, whatever that may be, and whatever style of fishing that may be, as at the moment I have no idea. So I'll stop you waffling, give a thumbs up, and yeah, see you next time. I've got the great joys of packing down, eh? Oh what fun.